You're watching TapTech, where we decode the future of photography and bring you the authentic specs before they go public. Today, we are diving deep into the camera that will redefine the flagship mirrorless market, the rumored, highly anticipated Nikon Z9 II. The Nikon Z9, released in late 2021, set an unbelievably high bar. So, what does a Mark II camera do to follow a game-changer? Based on consistent, credible whispers from within the industry, the Nikon Z9 II is not just an iteration, it's a necessary, technology-driven evolution that addresses the next frontier in professional imaging, the total elimination of compromises. Forget everything you thought you knew about camera performance. This is the camera that will make the phrase rolling shutter obsolete, and here is every authentic detail we have on the release, the revolutionary upgrades, and the features that will change your workflow forever. Let's address the all-important release timeline first. Flagship professional bodies operate on a cycle designed to align with major global sporting events, giving pros time to test and integrate the new gear. Given the Z9's late 2021 launch, a 4-year cycle makes a Q4 2025 announcement or an early 2026 launch highly probable, perfectly positioning the camera ahead of the 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy. While some rumors optimistically point to a late November 2025 reveal, a safe, authentic bet for general availability is Q1 2026. As for the price, the Z9 II is expected to command a premium over the original Z9's launch price, likely starting in the range of $6,500 to $7,000 for the body only, reflecting the cost of the revolutionary technology rumored to be inside. This is a pro tool, and the pricing will reflect the top-tier position. The most monumental upgrade, the one single feature that will dominate the conversation and force competitors to catch up, is the rumored global shutter sensor. While the Z9 stack sensor already offered a lightning-fast readout speed that virtually eliminated rolling shutter for most uses, a true global shutter captures the entire frame simultaneously. Why does this matter? It means zero rolling shutter distortion in video or stills, even with the fastest action. It means unlimited electronic flash sync speed at any shutter speed, effectively bypassing the mechanical flash sync limitations of the past. For professional sports, wildlife, and studio photographers, this is a game-changer. The Z9 II sensor is expected to maintain the same, highly praised $45.7 megapixel effective resolution, but the underlying technology will be the proprietary next-generation stack CMOS with global shutter capability, possibly a direct result of Nikon's closer alliance with Red Cinema technology. This revolutionary sensor demands a revolution in processing power. The Z9 II is almost certain to introduce Nikon's new image engine, the EXPEED processor. This processor is the powerhouse required to handle the unprecedented data throughput of a global shutter sensor shooting high-resolution, high-frame-rate video and stills. We anticipate burst shooting to be pushed even further. The current Z9 can do $20 FPS RAW and $120 FPS JPEG at lower resolution, but the Z9 II is rumored to push full resolution, $14 bit lossless RAW up to $40 frames per second, with JPEG bursts hitting a mind-boggling $240 frames per second. The buffer capacity, already immense on the Z9, will need a complete re-architecture, likely moving to a faster internal memory and leveraging the next generation of CF Express cards, which brings us to the next point: connectivity and storage will be upgraded to support the massive files. Expect the Z9 II to adopt the new standard of CF Express Type B $4.0 slots, doubling the card-to-camera transfer speeds. This is critical for maintaining those high raw frame rates for extended periods and for video professionals dealing with cinema-quality file sizes. The inclusion of faster onboard Wi-Fi and $5G connectivity options will also cater directly to photojournalists and sports shooters who need to transfer huge files instantly from the field. The autofocus system on the Z9 is already incredible, but the Z9 II will push it further with AI-driven subject recognition and tracking. The EXPEED processor will facilitate a deeper level of machine learning, allowing the camera to not just see a subject, but to predict its movement with greater accuracy. Look for even more granular subject detect. Tie-in modes, perhaps a mode specifically for obscure wildlife or new aerial categories, and a further expansion of $3D tracking that leverages a wider, denser array of phase detection points. The result will be a practically infallible AF system. Even in extreme low-light video is where the partnership with Red is expected to shine. The Z9 II is rumored to bring significant new video codecs and frame rates. While $8K at $60P internal RAW recording is a possibility, the authentic upgrade will be in usability and efficiency. Expect to see internal recording options for Red Zone video technology, alongside the current NRAW and ProRes RAW HQ, offering a choice of industry-standard, high-end cinema codecs directly in camera. Furthermore, rumors point to the inclusion of an $8K $120P video mode for incredibly detailed slow motion, or at the very least, ultra-fast $4K at $240P. The camera will also feature enhanced heat dissipation, perhaps a refined internal passive cooling system or an entirely new thermal management design to ensure uninterrupted, long-form video recording. In terms of ergonomics, the Z9 II is expected to keep the beloved integrated vertical grip body design, signifying its flagship professional status and maintaining compatibility with existing Z9 accessories. However, there are authentic refinements expected. The biggest change will be the rear screen. While the Z9 had a 4-axis tilting LCD, the Z9 II is expected to adopt a full articulating screen, similar to the highly praised one on the Z8 and Z6 III, offering maximum flexibility for high and low-angle shooting, and crucial self-shooting capability for vloggers and documentarians. The electronic viewfinder, or EVF, is also rumored to be upgraded, likely inheriting the brighter, higher-resolution $5.76 million EVF technology from the Z6 III, providing a clearer, more lifelike viewing experience with minimal blackout. Finally, in line with modern industry standards and to protect professional integrity, the Z9 II will natively support Content Authenticity Initiative (CAI) standards, allowing photographers to verify the origin and history of their images right out of the camera. This is a quiet but crucial feature for professional photojournalists and agencies. The Nikon Z9 II is shaping up to be more than a camera, it is a statement of intent. It takes the performance baseline established by its predecessor and rockets past it, primarily by integrating the total elimination of rolling shutter, a massive leap in processing power, and the adoption of cinema-grade video technology. The combination of a global shutter, EXPEED, $40 FPS RAW, and $8K $120P or $4K $240P makes this a powerhouse that will set the bar for the next generation of professional hybrid mirrorless cameras. It is a camera designed for the absolute peak of action, whether you are a world-class photographer or a cutting-edge filmmaker. That is the authentic specification breakdown for the revolutionary Nikon Z9 II. Stay plugged into Tap Tech, and we'll keep you on the cutting edge of what's next.